Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the debut of Extreme Racing TV. I am your broadcaster, Dennis Ansman, on the mic for you here tonight. It's going to be 100 laps here at Daytona, 250 miles for these guys here tonight. It's going to be some intense racing. Already in practice, we've seen a lot of guys bumping and banging, turning people around. So let's go ahead and get right down to it, and let's get the man of the ISRL league here on iRacing, and that would be Aiden Kirker. Let's drag him down here into the booth.
Here,
Hey, Aiden, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, Aiden, this is your guys' fourth season here, and I know the first three seasons you started off in the trucks, and the second season you went over and did the ARCA. In the third season, you did the 87s, and for the fourth season here, you're doing the Gen 4 ARCA cars. Talk about the decision to go ahead and do these cars here for this season.
Yeah, so it made perfect sense. We progressively kind of worked our way up from, the trucks, which is more of an easier, a lot of on throttle time, to the ARCA car. Still a good amount of on throttle time, but a little bit more skill to the car. And then the 87s, which is just a handful. There is the most raw car on the sim. There is just, I love it. It's tough to drive. It created a challenge for our drivers, and we didn't think there was going to be much more of a challenge. And then iRacing pulled an oops and added 750 horsepower to the ARCA car, and now we have this beautiful car, which is the Gen 4. So it just made perfect sense. It was kind of a unanimous decision to switch to this for our fourth season. Keep the cars changing. That I personally believe that keeps leagues competitive. It avoids domination by one driver. We've seen, drivers that were good with the truck and ARCA car, they struggled with the 87, and vice versa. Car guys that can really manhandle a car, but once you even the playing field and everyone's kind of closer, they tend to struggle. So just keeps everyone on their toes, and it's a fun car. I grew up towards the tail end that NASCAR was using this car in real life, and never really got to truly watch it as a fan because I was too young to understand. But now watching the sport that, the car they have today, I really wish they bring this thing back. But thanks to the sim, we can.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm lucky enough to be able to remember this generation car, and they were a blast to watch. You brought up the 87s, the reigning champ Chase. He's unfortunately not here tonight, but for very good reasons. He's out on his honeymoon, enjoying his newly married life. So hopefully we can get him back out here next Tuesday, and he can defend his championship. And where you guys at next week? I forgot to write that down.
Phoenix.
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 All right. Alrighty. Well, I'll let you get down there. I know you got a driver's meeting to get to, so I'll get you down there and get those guys prepped up for tonight. And best of luck to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Alrighty, guys. That was Aiden Kirker there, the owner of the ISRL, the Iceman Sim Racing League. Like he said, first season they did the trucks. The second season they did the regular ARCA cars. Which is the down version of what these cars are. And then the third season they did the 87s, and then this year they're doing the Gen 4s. So let's go ahead real quick and let's go live, so everybody can see what's going on out here on the track. And right now they're just practicing, getting warmed up for tonight's festivities, trying to see what they can get away with. Uh, you know what practice is for. And for tonight's race, they are getting one fast repair. Fuel run right around 47 laps. Don't expect the guys to go that full length. Expect to see some of them come down within the 40 to 42 lap range. Um, and it is supposed to be a night race tonight. So after they practice and qualify, we should transition into night. So that'll add a different factor for these guys because they're practicing in the daytime. where the track temp is a lot hotter than what it is going to be during the race. Um, but we'll pull up the track info for you at Daytona International Speedway. You can see the track temp right now is 123 degrees. That's really going to change once they switch over to nightfall. You got air temp of 88 degrees, humidity at 50%, clear skies, winds at 2 miles an hour. Uh, Interesting Daytona fact here: during construction of the facility in the high banking track, more than 1 million square yards of soil were excavated and created the now infamous Lake Lloyd that is on the back straightaway that you saw just a little bit ago. And it was named in honor of one of the 6 founding members of the Daytona Beach Speedway Authority. Um, so, and I believe it was Daryl Waltrip that has the record for the biggest fish ever caught in Lake Lloyd. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember the driver's name, but I do know it is a former driver who is no longer racing that has that, to my knowledge. So that's some interesting factoids for Daytona. I know I got to visit there one time just a couple years ago. If you guys have never been to that track, I highly recommend to go down there, check it all out. Really, really interesting facts and just the sights and views that you get. But we're going to go ahead right now, step away. We're going to play the national anthem. We'll be right back. There we go. That's better. I apologize for that, guys. I forgot to unmute my mic. Ah, first time broadcasting full time, so you're gonna have a couple hiccups here and there. So apologize for that. Um, but yeah, here we are. Um, Going over the team names here real quick. Turn 2 Performance, you got that number 60 machine of Joseph Costello. And also his teammate is that 29 machine of Tyler Kahn. Redemption Motorsports, number 8 Jason Smito. I probably butchered that name, so I apologize to Jason if I did do so. And also on his team is number 56, Marcus Van Deer Lee. And number 71 is Corbin Collins. Representing Elite Motorsports, you got the 05 of Brad Peters, 27 of Jared Wilson, the number 39 of, we just spoke to him beginning of the broadcast, Aiden Kirker, the number 85 machine, Zach Zingberg, and the number 98, Anthony Cole and Tunahu. I butchered that one already, I can tell you that, so I'm just going to call him Anthony. And then the number 99 machine, we got Michael Dorsey. That wraps up the Elite Motorsports team. Coming down here, the I Can See More Racing is the number 2 of Clint Seymour. And then representing Black Cloud Racing, racing these guys before, a lot of these guys before actually. Number 6 of Daryl Arnold. We got the number 10 of Chase. Not going to say his last name. He's the one that's on his little honeymoon. The 22 machine of Paul Reckley. The number 32 machine of Josh Duke. Number 72 is James Rader. 91 of Kyle Camper. The 17 of Jake Baker. The 28 of Seth Wilford. And the number 85 machine of Wes Wyman, which I don't believe Wes out here. And then down in Aqua Sim Sport, we got Eli driving the number 1 machine and number 7 driving the Aaron Riddle. Then we got some old guy racing here. Like to see that name out there. I'm getting close to being an old guy. Not quite, but soon enough I will be. Got the number 92 machine of Brian Bick, and then the number 93 machine of Richard Kirker. And then representing last but not least, Uprise Motorsports, you got the number 9 of Connor Trafari and the number 19 machine, Logan Solari. Yeah, butchered that one too, so we're just going to go with that. I'm just going to call him Logan. So there's a few names that I'm not going to say out, just till I get to know these guys. A lot of these guys I have not raced with or seen out here on iRacing before, so. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and go to the live now, and then we're going to go. Got one car out here on the track right now, and that's the number 72 machine of James Rader. Got a pretty slick paint out there in that Chevy Impala. I think that's the only car they have officially, but you can redesign them and look them like a Pontiac or Ford just on the stickers alone. So, alrighty guys, and if you do look at the bottom of your screen there, if you have not noticed already, there is a ticker at the bottom of the screen that gives you the upcoming schedule for the NFL, as well as some news with the ISRL league and Major League Baseball, I do believe. Yeah, Major League Baseball standings, as well as some tidbits with NASCAR. Everybody saw Kyle Larson managed to find a way to win at Darlington after last season where he got wrecked. So tonight's going to be interesting. Like I said, top of the race tonight. It's 100 laps. They do get 3 green-white checker attempts, and they did a last-minute decision here. They did add 1 fast repair. A lot of guys joined in just today, so they want to give everybody an opportunity to have a fair playing field. You know, get used to everybody's driving habits, things like that. Because especially with these Gen 4 cars, the high horsepower, you do not want to be bumping into the turns and with the curved front end. You really want to be careful with the pushing and the shoving. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys start off tonight's race. Like we got the 98 of Anthony out there right now. And he is driving a what looks like to be. Hell yeah, I'm going to have to go on a chase view for you guys. What we got going on here. Floral Creations. All right. Well, you guys want any Floral Creations, there's the number right down there. Go ahead, give them a call and get some flowers created for you. Hey, and that's the and that's the session. Session is over, so now they're going to go to qualifying. And if I'm not mistaken, it's only 5 minutes long. 5 minute qualifying, 2 laps. So they got 2 laps to go ahead and get the fastest lap they can put in. Here we go. We got Paul out on the track right now. We got James and Jared. His picture is Diecast Fan, so in case you want a face to the name, that ain't happening tonight with him. Like we got Jake Baker out here with his little headset on. Looking all cool. Paul with a throwback Home Depot paint scheme there in that 22 machine. Got Kyle Camper out here as well with his cartoon character face. Gotta love it. Love to see it. Waiting for these guys to put in some lap times here. Should be a lot of action here tonight. Daytona never disappoints when it comes to not only iRacing but also real life racing. So expect to see a lot of 2 wide, and I would not be surprised to see these guys force it 3 wide. I don't know about early on; they'll probably lay back for a little bit, but I would not be surprised if they try to force it 3 wide. Well, thank you, Joseph, for that comment down there. Couple little hiccups real quick, but got those all straightened out. Speaking of a hiccup, got another one going on right now because I just moved that. Locked. Okay, now we'll turn on the desktop. That way everybody can hear the cars. I mean, you don't want to necessarily hear my voice the entire time. You like to hear the sights and sounds of the cars too, so that's always helpful. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick for y'all. Alright, so it looks like right now we got the 22 machine. Paul sitting up in the top spot. That over a little bit more. Now that I locked it, it won't move for anybody. Alright, so Paul's still in first place. Oh, as I say that, the 27 of Jared just took over with a 48.50 lap time. In second place, you got the 12 machine O'Brien right behind his tail with a 48.51. Really close times there between the top two. And in the third place, as of right now, is the 92 machine of Brian Bick. Ball still out on the track. Clinton out there right now. Got Diego and Michael Dorsey along with others out here on the track right now. Got Robert Hine. Joshua Corner. NASCAR Shop 14 machine. Got Connor Trafari out here on the track. Look at Connor with his little, I think that's a certificate or something behind a checkered flag banner. Kirker out here, getting his times in. Connor to the top spot. 48:46. Wow. A lot of good times coming in right now. In second place, you got Diego with a 48:47. And as I say, that Alexander in the 24 machine just took over Connor with a 48:40 lap time. Whoo, buddy. These guys are cooking. That is that.
Where do I slow? Where am I using? Where am I looking with my eyes?
Now
So
we're going to get to
it's kind of funny because I'm a much better decider than
starting grid. Go ahead and pull that up for everybody. Full load. There we go. Okay, starting in first, we got that 24 machine of Alexander. In second, Connor Trafari. Third, Diego. Fourth, that 98 machine of Anthony. Starting in fifth, we got Jared Warson. Sixth, Ryan Bickerly. I'm not going to say his last name. I'll butcher it. I'll deal with him during the week. Seventh place, we got Richard Kirker. Eighth place, we got Aiden Kirker. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting between those two. Ninth place, we got that 69 machine of Robert. 10th, we got Michael Dorsey. 11th, we got Brian. 12th, we got Tyler Kahn. 13th, we got, oh, I got to change it for y'all. 13th, we got Zach. 14th, we got the 17 machine of Jake Baker. 15th, we got the 72 of James Rader. 18th, we got the 16th, we got the 91 machine of Kyle Camper. 17th, the 22 of Paul. 18th, the 28 of Seth. 19th, we got that number 2 machine of Clinton Deuce. 20th, we got Daryl Arnold. 21st, we got Joshua. Not going to say his last name. 22nd, we got Logan. 23rd, we got Joseph. 24th, we got Brian. 25th, we got Josh Duke. And rounding out the field tonight in 26th is Eddie Spirell, but he is not. There he is. Yeah, he's on. All right. So all 26 drivers are out. Back. There they are. So let's go ahead real quick and see if we can pull down Alexander real quick. Nope, we're not going to be able to interview Alexander in Discord here tonight. Alrighty. Well, we're just going to go ahead and go with that, guys. Wait for these guys to grid up. Don't forget to, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be informed anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live for the ISRL Racing League. Okay, grid is usually about 2 minutes long, so I think they're having a little waiting for these guys to come out. Like I said, guys, it's 100 laps here tonight at Daytona. It is a day race. Did not go to nightfall like I was told it was going to, so it might as the race goes on, but right now we still got sunlight out there on the track. 100 lap race with one fast repair. Like I said, the fuel runs about 47 laps, but expected to anywhere from 40 to 42 laps them coming in and pitting. Go ahead and show you the weather update real quick. Air temp still at 88. Track temp still at that 121, so it's going to be slick out here for these guys. A lot of pretty paints out there tonight for these guys. Looks like we got some 3Y going on right there in the fourth row. Green flag race. Having a little fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. First race of the season for these guys, but it's their fourth season, so. But first season in the Gen 4. So it's going to be interesting to see how these drivers handle these machines with that 750 horsepower engine. Long, slow crawl down the back straightaway here. Little pan out view here, them coming down the back straightaway for you all. Oh, Joshua, I got it right. Okay, thank you. I thought I butchered that one. Alrighty, so coming into 3 and 4 here. All the virtual iRacing fans are getting on their feet, getting ready for the green flag to come out for the 4th season of the ISRL League here on iRacing. Let's get ready, folks. Pace car is diving off to the safety of the pit road there. And they are underway. Green flag racing here tonight at Daytona, 250 miles, 100 laps. Let's get going. There's the first lap completed. Getting these guys underway here tonight. Right now, up 2 positions already, but it's still a long ways to go. Still got 9 laps down to the inside back. He is like, nope, I am not ready for this right now. So now up in the first spot, you got Jared. He's gained 2 positions already. Richard 5 and Aiden with 5. They're working together, it looks like right now. Coming back here a little bit further, you got the number 17 machine of Jake Baker. Number 29 machine looks like falling in line there. Tyler Kahn running the Kevin Harvick team. Coming back here a little bit further, in 15th spot, you got Paul. He's already gained 2 spots. Like I said, it's still early. Anything can happen. A lot of these guys are just laid back. Way back here with Clinton, Seth, Eddie, Daryl, here representing up dead last right now. But anything can happen. It's still an early race. They're expecting something to happen up here in the front. As we got a battle for the lead right now with Ryan and Jared. That outside line really doesn't have a whole lot of help. There's only 2 cars out there, and that's 39 of 80. Open that 12 machine of Ryan. But here comes that 99 machine of Michael Dorsey there on the outside. That outside starting to get thrown up a little bit. How they get lined up here and see if they can overtake that bottom line there of Jared and Richard. Right now, the biggest gain right now out of the bunch is that number 19 machine of Logan. He's gained 10 spots already. The biggest loser is Connor Trafari, dropping down 14 spots. But back up here up front, that outside line is got warmed up, and that 12 machine is taking the lead. Aiden dropping down to the inside now. He's got to watch getting a big gap there. Coming out of 2, Aiden's got a big run coming out of 2. He's got a little help with that 99 machine of Michael Dorsey, along with that 29 machine of Tyler Kahn. Go ahead and switch to cam here for you guys. A lot of side-by-side racing. A lot of space. Not really forcing the issue. Like I said, it's only lap 5. That needs to happen. But Aiden. Side by side, getting back here to Eddie. Grabbing into the 77 machine, Monster Energy. There's one every day, every morning. Not that kind. I drink the regular. Get back up here to that number 92 machine, the Summit Racing. Ryan taking back over the lead. And he's playing the middleman right now. He's going to watch doing it. He's going to get sucked in that sucker hole. That's exactly what's going to happen to him. And he is going to back to the 6th spot. Get back in line there on the outside line. So now Aiden is back up in front. A lot of good racing right now. Side by side, not getting too aggressive or anything like that. Still a long way to go. Getting back here, single file with Paul, Dave, Daryl. Got to put him on air. I can't pick on him too much. He's not running the Alabama paint scheme. Get back up here to Robert. I had to do that. I had to get him while I could. Get back up here to Robert Hine. Game person fell back to second. That 27 machine. Getting a lot of help on the inside there from that 93 of Richard. A lot of good racing going on right now. Back here with Kyle Camper. On that outside line, driving that 91 machine Columbia. A lot of good racing. Back here to Seth. Right now sitting in that 13th spot of 5 positions. But he really doesn't have anybody to help him, driving that Duff Beer number 32 machine. Love this thing. A lot of scanning around right now, folks. On out there. Hayden dropped back. He's on the inside line now. Michael Dorsey up there in first in that Jags machine, number 99. Jared Wilson also on the inside there. Driving that 27 machine. Oh, we're 10 laps in, folks. No cautions yet. 90 more to go. The top guys here, that's really the only place where there's really battle going on right now. Let's go ahead. Let's do a gyro cam. We're going to go ahead and go with Ryan. Do a gyro. This way you guys can see the banking that is on this track here. 31 degree banking in the turn. On that gyro. Just saw it go by. A lot of, it's like 3 stories of the bank. It's incredible to see that first. And then the back straightaway is only minimal degrees. That's drainage of the track. Off the pond, you water on the track. machine though won't go away at Tyler Kahn. They got to get more cars up there on the top side. There's only really three cars right there in line. We need a little bit more help from that. Go ahead and give you a dashboard here on exactly what kind of speeds that they're reaching here. Back here in Richmond. Right before turn one, almost 200 miles an hour. That is insane. Give these guys a lot of horsepower. Tyler Kahn, second spot up 10 spots. His best lap was just the last lap. Jake Baker is moving up. He's up 5 spots. Got Diego down 11 spots. Connor even 17 spots. A lot of racing. There is Eden representing Elite Motorsport. Hometown. Yankees fan probably. Get down here to Daryl. Black Cloud. Trying to give everybody a different angle, different view throughout the race here, so you're not stuck on just one camera angle, one driver. Just a lot of taking your time, a lot of. Laps into the race. I can't tell you who's led the most laps, unfortunately, but I can tell you right now the top speed right now belongs to Alexander with a 2. No, actually, take that back. Clinton just did a 2:08, and so did Anthony hit a 2:08. 108 miles an hour at Daytona is insanely fast. So how's everything sounding out there, guys? Do I need to turn up the cars a little bit? Do I need to turn them down? Do I need to turn up my voice? Let me know what's going on out there in chat, what you're hearing, what you're seeing. Get back here to Joseph. Up 12 spots, sitting in 11th spot. Got Michael Dorsey, but he's getting some pressure from that 29 now. On that outside line. Got that 12 of Ryan right behind him. And he's up in the wall. He's hugging that wall. He's hugging all the way through that turn. And oh, he ghosted. He ghosted Daryl. Daryl got some contact there. He's still. Something happened. That was weird. We thought that was Michael Dorsey still up front. There in second. Jared's sitting there in third. Tyler Kahn in fourth, and Richard Kirk rounding out the top 5. A lot lot of good side-by-side racing. Looks like they're starting to get a little loose coming out of those turns there between exit of turn 4 and the exit of turn 2. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on. They're only 19 laps on the run. They still got to go about another 20 laps before they're in their fuel window to come down pit road and pit. They can make it on 2 pit stops. They only have 3 sets of tires here tonight, so they got to be mindful of the tires that they use. Yes, we know Daytona tires don't matter, but with these cars and the high horsepower, they matter, especially on that back end. It looks like now the top 5, actually the top 6, 29 trying to go on the outside all by himself with no help right now. Holding his own for the moment. That's pretty impressive right there. 29 and I want to go to the front now. But it looks like he's starting to fade back now. He's going to fall back in line here. As soon as he gets clear to that 92. There we go. A lot of good racing with these guys. A little bit of a gap now between 9, Peloton, and 7th position of Jake Baker. Now it's starting to close up just a little bit more. These guys behind him start getting single file. They both took their fast repairs, so they are out of fast repairs for the night for both of them. Ooh, somebody almost hit the wall. Who was that? 69 machine, Robert. If he did not hit the wall, it. Now we call it emotion. You can get the wall without hitting it. He did not. Still the top 4 single file. That 29 still trying to push it on the outside there. He's going to get past that 92 machine prime. He does have a 93 car, Richard Hershey. Let's go, Harry Hines. Where is Harry? Oh, Robert. Took me a minute. I'm sorry about that, James. Yeah, sitting right here in 18th spot right now. He's down 9 positions, but it's only lap 23. Anything can happen between lap 23 and lap 100. Back up front here with Jared right now. Well, we'll get here on ISRL. Up 20 spots. Sitting in 6th spot right now. Going pretty good in that number 77 machine monster anyway. Get that 14 machine right behind him with Joshua. Up 13 spots. He's like, I want to go to the front with you. Still the biggest loser of the race is actually Ryan. Go ahead and see how close that gearbox can here. Gives you an idea of the distance space right now, but later on in the race, that gearbox cam. You ain't gonna be able to see that from the bunker. Tyler Conn still up in first spot. Well, now 24 positions gained already. That is impressive. This early on in the race to gain that many positions, but anything can happen. Got Kyle Camper and that 32 and Josh Duke. He's really lost the draft back here. Boot Barn, 32 machine. And Robert Hine here in that 69 machine. He get the caution at the right time. We'll have their opportunity to come to the front. Joshua up to 4th spot, up 17 spots. He's from Florida. This is like a hometown track for him. So if anybody's pulling for Joshua, he has no excuse not to win this race. Just pick on everybody here today. Back here to that 22 machine of Paul. I'm from Ohio. Oh, he's getting a little loose there coming out of the down the back straightaway. Oh, good checkup, everybody. Ooh, that was almost. Ooh. That gave me goosebumps there. Trying to peek his way down to the bottom, but now he decided to come back up to the top. And they are really close up there on that high side. Go ahead and take it to a chopper count. Chopper cam real quick for everybody so you can see action going on within the pack here. As you can tell, that bottom line's got, if they would get lined up, they would overtake the outside line. See them getting a little loose coming out of those turns. There's a lot of fishtailing going on. And it's lap 31, so it's getting close to the end of the fuel run for these guys. It'll be interesting here. Pit track. They take 4 tires. That's going to be the interesting scenario. Again, I am Dennis Ansman. I'm up here in the booth for tonight's race here for the premiere, the debut of Extreme Racing TV. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Get notified anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live. So right now we got a lot of 2-wide racing here. A lot of good racing too. For that for the lead. We got 2 likes out there, 13 viewers. Oh, who was that? The 29 machine. Alan Khan going through the grass, mowing. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, we got a wreck. We're going to go back and take a look at that. Oh, he tried to come up, it looked like. And then he started to decide to go. And then, I don't know who was that behind him? 93. Richard Kirker. Go ahead and do a chase view on him. And it looks like the 9, oh, he got down on the apron, came back up, got loose, came back up again, and the 99 got into him. And then it was just chaos from there. The 17 involved. Oh, a lot of drivers involved in that one. Not going to be able to pull him up. Well, let's go ahead and pull this guy down. We'll see if he's going to make a pit stop first. See what these guys do up front. What color and sponsor is Peters? Brad is driving the 05 Planters Peanuts machine. And I'll show that for you here real quick as well. So that blue machine, blue and yellow machine. Like Anthony was the first one out of pit road. Oh, you're welcome, Nathan. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Let's see if we go ahead and pull down Anthony real quick. Oh well. We'll just go ahead and let these guys finish up their pit stops here, and then we'll get back to green flag racing. We'll do a crank it up cam. Alrighty, folks, as they're getting 2 by 2, getting ready to go back racing here. You got time. Right now, the leader, Tyler Kahn, in that 29 machine, he chose the outside line. Waiting for that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road. There goes the pace car. And Green is back out. Apparently it was not Tyler, it was Anthony who had the first position. And there comes that 05 of Brad Peters, up 22 positions. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this while they're stacked up right now. Let's crank it up. Brad Peters still in second spot right now. Anthony, that 98 machine still in first spot. But back here, you got Brian, Jake, Diego, and ISRL. We're all wanting to get up to that front. Should by the end of this race win it. But you can't forget the two-time reigning Daytona champion, that number 9 machine of Connor Travari. He's looking for a 3-peat here tonight. Is he going to be able to pull it off? Only time will tell. Daryl's back on the lead lap as well in that 6 machine. But he's laying back right now. He doesn't want to get in any more trouble. He's already had to use his one and only fast repair. So any more damage he gets, that is it. We got Daniel back here with Richard Kirker. And it looks like that Duff machine is duffed up. Looks like we got a little fishtailing going on up here up front. Right now, they're on the outside line. We're not worried about that inside line. But here comes that inside line, 6D car. Joseph, he's taking the lead. Anthony took it back out of turn number 4 there, and that planter's machine is planting his rear all over that 98 machine. Oh my. Go ahead and see if we can do that. If he gets back up. I guess that's what that's the race goes. Look at that. As the race goes on, they're going to start using that bumper a lot more. A lot of good racing right now. Let's go see more. Where is he sitting at right now? He is... There he is. He's in the 13th spot right now. But anything can happen. It's only lap after lap 100. Or if they have a green-white checker attempt, they can go to lap 103 or further. They do get 3 of them. Back here to Mike Dorsey in that 99 machine, fighting with Josh Duke and the 69 of Robert Hines. Back up front here, that planter's machine still planting it. Telling Anthony. Got Jared in that 27 machine, sitting in 5th spot right now. You got Jake sitting back here in 8th spot. Then you got Diego sitting here in 11th in that Castrol 97 machine. Kind of weird where he decided to put his 97. Back here to Kyle Camper. Really haven't been talking much about Kyle here tonight. He's just been kind of taking it easy, chilling back here in that Columbia machine 91. He's sitting back here in 19th spot, about to be 20th. But front still the same, still side by side. Between Anthony and Joseph. Back here to Michael. A lot of good racing right now between all these guys here. Got Logan sitting back here in 12th, up 10 positions. He's just waiting for his opportunity to pounce. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell button. That way you get notified anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live. And I am your host here this evening, Dennis Ansman, up in the booth, representing the debut of Extreme Racing TV here for the ISRL League over on iRacing. This is their 4th season. This is their debut of their 4th season here tonight in the Gen 4 Cup Cars. get up here to the spotter cam here. This way you guys get a view of what the spotters see at the racetrack. This is probably the best seat in the house to have when it comes to being at a Daytona racetrack. A lot of side-by-side racing going on. Really, that's been the whole race. That's what you get when you come to Daytona or Talladega, a track, super speedway like this. Get a lot of side-by-side, and once the laps start winding down, that's when the action picks up. Like I said, that 5, man, let's go ahead and do a top check. Yeah. Getting so close he can't see the number of the call to get his floral creation. Get back here further back here. Look at that back of that 77 machine General Tire Monster. All the tire junk coming up and into the window. I call it tire junk. People don't call it tire junk, but I do. Both junky in the window. Back here to Zach sitting in 16th spot. I don't think I brought up his name here tonight. Driving that 85 machine. He's only down 3 spots, but it is only about 51. We are past halfway, folks. Richard and the Duff machine. Seth. They have lost the draft, and the Duff, like I said, that Duff machine sprinkled on that right front. So if I was Richard, I'd get in front of that 32, or actually 28. .32 on the car, but he's 28 in Irish. Up here to the front pack here. With the sitting in first spot is Anthony. And then you got Brad, Joseph, Jared, and Tyler rounding out your top 5, but that can change in a heartbeat. Jared fell back to 5th. Now he's back up to 4th. So that's how quickly top 5, top 10, top 15, I mean, it all changes that quick. Back up to that front. Like I've been up there before, guys. I want to get back up there again. Gosh, he's like, I want to get back up there. I want to get up there. I want to lead some. Right now, that outside. As long as you got the planner's car pushing you. Outside's the place to be right now. very good racing with these guys right now. We've only had one caution. And too many lead changes to list. Guys should be getting close to the fuel window here. Next, I'd say 10 to 15 laps. So you'll really start to know when it's time to come down pit road when you see all these cars on the outside start working their way on the inside. But right now, it don't look like that 05 is ready to pick up. All over that back bump. Like, come on. Basically, down to the inside there for that number. Oh, 85 to 50 in the back. The outside to the inside. Like it was going out of stop. Up 5 position. He's wanting to get back up front. He's like, I've let a couple times. On lap 59 of 100, we're almost down to 41 to go. They are really making this race a quick one here tonight. As the 29 car where'd he go? Tyler Kahn. Oh my, I couldn't find him. He took it below the yellow line there on the back straightaway there for a minute. I don't know if he got loose or what, but now he's on the outside. Around Connor here, who is a lap down. That's unfortunate for Connor. He's wishing to have a caution flag come out. He wants to have that three-peat under his belt. A lot of good racing right now. You got the 98 and 24 going at it now. Planner's machine moved it down to the inside. He's like, the outside wasn't working for me, so I'm going to do the inside with that 98. Now the biggest question for these guys is it stays green. When you come down pit road, you take two, none, fuel only. I mean, depends on how you like to have your car feel. Do you like your car to feel loose? Do you like it to have good crushed tires? Behind the wall. So my saying is, if you got the tires, you might as well use them. Back here to Daryl. He's still leaning back here. He's still waiting. Still waiting. So is Aiden Kirker and James, along with Eddie Sparrell and Kyle Camp. They're just waiting. Back over to Diego and that 97 machine on the outside. They're trying to give a good push out of 2 here to the 24. There. That 05, man. If I was a driver, I'd be taking notes. I want that 05 car behind me giving me a push at the last lap. He's up 4 positions. We got Michael Dorsey back here in 16th. Off 6 positions. And you got Ryan. He's still out here on the track. Still hoping to have a couple cautions come out so we get back on the lead lap here. Very good racing with these guys here. I wish I was out there on the track with them instead of on the broadcast. You know what? I'm glad I can be out here broadcasting for these guys, giving them what they want. For them to go back and rewatch this race after it's over and see the action, the show that they put on, and a great show at that, as they have lap traffic now with Richard Kirker. Oh no, there they, oh, the Duff machine. Oh, they saved it. We're going to go back, yellow flag for that. We're going to go back and see what happened here. Just came up and boom. Never really wrecked. But it must have been enough for iRacing to throw the yellow flag. So that's the second caution of the night. Alright, well, we'll give these guys an opportunity to make their pit stops, and then we're going to pull a driver up and talk to them. Once he gets out of pit road, we're going to go ahead and pull up the other man of the hour, Daryl. We're going to come pick on him. Go ahead and wait for them to get past that blue commitment count before we pull them up. I'm driving right now, talking. Well, we got the man himself, Daryl Arnold, up here in the booth here tonight. How you doing this evening, Daryl?
Ooh, Dennis, we are struggling, man. These cars are a handful out here tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, you had a mishap there earlier on in the race where you had to use a fast repair. It looks like you guys are really loose, especially coming out of turn 2 and turn 4 there as the run goes on. What's your strategy here for the remainder of the race?
Well, I've just been trying to be careful up until now. Not to give away too much strap. I got one more set of tires left, so I did not take a set just then. So I'm just going to sit back in the back and take it easy for a while and see what happens towards the end.
All right, well, I'm actually rooting for you here tonight, Daryl, so don't get too used to it. So hopefully we pull that number 6 machine out here in the victory lane here tonight, and good luck to you, and hopefully you keep that car in one piece.
Thanks a lot, Dennis. Appreciate you coming out with us.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, that was Daryl up there in Black Cloud Racing. Along with, he's got Jake Baker, Jimmy Batman Raider, Josh, Drizzle Duke, Kyle Camper, Paul, and Seth. All in the same team there. So he's definitely got a lot of help. I know he's got Kyle back there. Kyle Camper sitting back there in 17th, 18th right now. Back up here to the front here, 2x2, getting ready to go back green flag racing, coming out of turn 2 down that back straightaway, that long back straightaway, and it's very long when you're going 75 miles an hour. But your top 5 is the 05. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's the 98 of Anthony. Then you got the Peanuts machine of Brad. Then you got the 27 of Jared, the 60 of Joseph. Then you got the 85 of Zach, the 29 of Taylor. That rounds out the top 6. And then finishing out the top 10, you got the 92 of Brian, the 14 of Josh, the 69 of Robert, the 99 of Michael. You got the 2 machine of Clinton and Daryl. That's actually your top 12. I don't know how to count. All right, here they come, getting ready to go to the green flag is back out, and they are back underway here at Daytona for the last 31 laps here tonight. And immediately they all drop single file. And all back to 12th. They're all single file. Back here to Daryl. He's the first car side by side. And that is the 1997 machine. There you go. As he is getting some killer run there on the outside. A little bit of help with that 19 machine, Logan. That Fastenal machine. battles are at right back here. A lot of good racing going on. Back up front here, they're all single file, one through 7. But you got that 14 car, he's peaking. Got a little help with that 99. Come on, you want to go? Let's go. And now he takes it down to the inside. He's leaving the 14 out to dry. And now he's going to go to the outside. He's like, I'm going to dump you, but now I'm going to need your help. So we're going to see if the 14 helps the 99 here. He's going to stay with him for now. Got that 22 of Paul coming up. And now they're all single file all the way back to 14th. Actually 15th now with Daryl. 8th on the outside though. A little bit of hope for Kyle. Throwback here. 20th spot in that 77 machine. Connor's back on the lead lap. That's what he wanted to have, but he is losing the draft again. Not what he wants to have happen if he wants to have a three-peat here today. Back up front. There goes that 14 again on the outside with no help trying to get around that 99 machine of Michael. I don't think he's not going to be able to pull. He's going to have to get back down the line here before that 22 of Paul comes. Yeah. Now the 99. Oh, Daryl said it. These cars are a handful, and it's showing. These cars are they're not wanting to hold the yellow line there that you usually see in other series with the next gen or trucks or the Xfinity cars. Back here to Aiden Kirker, sitting in 15th spot right now. Remember, he was dead last there for a little bit. He's been working his way back up through the pack. Now he's on the outside all by himself, but he's somehow making it work. As they say that, here comes the 99 on the outside. They're starting to get a little something formed up there on the outside if they get Aiden. Driving that Mobile 1 car. That'd be the number 12 machine, which there's no 12 here. I'll find it. A lot of good racing going on all over the track right now. But right now, you still got, I mean, seen it. Top 8 are single file. Top 10 now. That outside starting to get a little motion going on with Aiden Kirker there. Got a little help with that 97 Diego and that Fastenal machine of Logan. And that 19 machine. Oh, somebody blew up. Oh, no, the Peanuts machine blew up. Brad. Oh, you hate to see that. Oh, especially there's no caution. They're still going. Oh. Well, the good news is he has a fast repair. The bad news is he's gonna lose a lap here. There's only 24 laps to go. His best case scenario is there's a caution that comes out here within the next 2 to 3 laps. But he cannot be a part of the caution. Just a reminder to everybody else. Didn't want to go to pit lane. Well, folks, don't forget, go ahead and hit that like button, the subscribe button, the like button, that way you go ahead and get informed anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live. So here we are down to 22 laps to go. Got the 98 machine up in first, Jared in second in that 27 machine, back in third in that 85 machine. Aiden Kirker's worked his way back up to fourth in that 39 machine, and then Diego rounding out the top 5 there in the 97 machine. A lot of good racing here, and it's getting down to the wire. These guys are about to go full tilt boogie. Getting down to the wire, it's about to get high-packed action. So go ahead, get that stream shared out there. Go ahead and have your friends, your family, go ahead and tune in for the last 21 laps of this race. It is about to be epic. You do not want to miss it. Well, Chase, I am sure that Daryl is going to come back and watch the stream, and he's going to see that comment, so he'll share the love back to you, I'm sure. Enjoy that, and can't wait to see you out here on the track at Phoenix next week, buddy. Enjoy the honeymoon. Get back up here up front real quick. Oh, that 27. He is. Woo! Go ahead and get another here. No, he ain't gonna touch it coming. Oh, man, he did out. The action's starting to pick up a little bit here, guys. Got James back here in that 17th machine. Back here in 17th spot. He's waiting patiently in that Harley Davidson recycled machine. I would not count out that bright yellow and red Pennzoil machine. Baker's back up there. A lot of good racing going on. 9. Connor. Well, folks, I think it's almost safe to say that the three-peat will not happen for Connor here tonight. He is another lap down at least. That is unfortunate. But you'd rather have your mistakes, your bad races happen earlier on in the season versus later on in the season when it really matters. Got Josh Duke here and Richard. and Alexander. They're all over 14 seconds behind the leader. So they're praying for a caution as well. Well, you got Josh Duke right now sitting in 20th spot. He's one of the drivers that's lost the draft. But you got Daryl. Oh boy, he's gonna rip me for that one. Daryl sitting up here right now. He's sitting in 17th spot. He still has a chance. He can do it. But Josh is gonna need a caution here if he's gonna have any hope of getting a victory here tonight. Oh, the 29 car just, wow, Tyler Kahn, he is smoking coming down the pit road. He literally locked that brake up all the way down. Wow. Be curious to see if he was able to get it down to pit road speed. But you don't want to pit by yourself. Comes that 60 car on the outside. He's got help from Aiden Kirker there. Well, as that number 97 machine, that Castro Chevy. I don't know why I almost said Ford. Been a long day, folks. These guys are putting on one heck of a show here, coming down to 13 laps to go here next time by. Robert here back at 14 on that outside line all by himself. He's trying to get up to that Michael in that 99 machine. But here comes Kyle Camper. He's going to move his way up to the outside, it looks like. Nope, he's going to keep it down on the inside. Get right on that 17. Jake Baker. Guys just made their pit stop. There's the 05 of Brad Peters. He's back out here, but he needs a caution. He needs a caution bad. $12 laps to go here. Do these guys need to make another pit stop? The way that 29 car pitted, it's definitely here there. He just didn't get the skill. Right now, he's sitting back here in that 22nd position, down 10 spots, down the lap. Here's Darrell, the last car in the lead lap right now. 17 spots from the two-car fall. Correctly. Got Anthony up here in the top spot still. Anthony Colin Kinano, something like that. Wow. You guys go ahead and try to pronounce that. That is a tongue twister and a half. So I'm just going to call him Anthony. Get back here to Aiden. and Zach here in the 85 machine. A lot of good racing going on. A lot of side-by-side. We're at that 10 to go mark, folks. 10 more laps here, and the race is over, unless there is a caution within the last 3 laps. Well, 2 laps. If they take the white flag, the next flag ends it, which would be the checker, regardless of what happens. You're starting to see him really starting at that space that was happening earlier. There's a lot of side drafts. Going into turn 1 there, you're look at that 60 car getting right on the side of that 98. '27 is all over the rear of the 98. He's like, let it go, go. That's actually impressive considering there's under 10 laps to go. You're down to 8 laps to go here. It's go time now. If you got it, you got to take it. There is no ifs or buts. Who is that on the outside there? Make it a 3 wide. That is the 17 car of Jake. He's up in the wall. He's hugging the wall. Oh, he got off of it and hit it again. I told you there was going to be a 3 wide. He made it 3 wide, and it did not work out for him, unfortunately. He has lost the draft. So getting back up here to the front. You got Joseph in the lead. Well, actually now Anthony. Joseph in second. Jared in third. Aiden in fourth. And Zach in fifth. But right now, they're just doing a 190 plus mile an hour pace lap. At that 196, 100. Almost 200 miles an hour going into turn 1. That is insane. Here they come. That Castrol machine. He was looking to make it 3 wide there coming out of 2. That 98, he's starting to get it to where he could work both lines there if he wanted to. He almost had it clear on the top. Oh, the 14 getting a little loose going in the tri-over there. These cars are starting to become a handful for these drivers out here as the laps are winding down to 5 laps to go. A lot of good racing going on right now. Back up here taking over the lead over the 98 machine, but that 98 machine is like, no. I am not giving up without a fight. I got the 27 behind me, and he's going to take me to the promised land. But Aiden Kirker, he is taking it 3 wide and leaving the 60 car in the sucker hole here, coming down to 4 laps to go. Aiden got the help from the 97. And now he's trying to play middleman. all over Aiden's rear now, giving him a shove down the back straightaway. Going into turn 3. This is going to be a good finish here, folks. If you got people out here that want to tune in here real quick for the last 3 laps coming up here, you better let them know right now. Tune in. You don't want to miss this finish. Fishtailing there on the outside line. Oh, who is that in the wall? Is that... Oh, no. Who was that? That's Michael. No, that's not Michael. That's the 60 car. That's Joseph. Got up into the wall there. Still the outside line real quick. Now Hayden and the 97 Diego. Trying to get back going here. 2 laps to go here, folks. Oh, Kyle is all over the 14 bumper there in the turn. Ooh, that was close. Oh, we got some 3Y going on up here. For a brief second there between the 97 and the 60 car. Diego and Joseph. Here we come, folks. This is it. We're coming down to 1 lap to go. This is the final lap of the Daytona 250 for the 4th season of the ISRL Racing League. 60 car is up into the wall in 1 and 2, but it does not matter right now. It matters. Coming out in front right now, Anthony. Anthony's getting the shove from the 27 to Jared, and he's got help behind him with the 85 to Zach. Going in down to turn number 2. Here comes Kirker on the outside. He's got a little help from the 97. But is it going to be enough here coming out of turn number 4? It looks like the number 98 of Anthony is going to have the momentum and the help coming out of 4. Oh, 3 wide here for the win. It is going to be Aiden Kirker, I do believe. No, it is scoring it as Anthony for the win. We got to go back and take a look at that. Wow, what a finish with these guys. Coming out of turn number 4 here. See 98 starts looking in his mirror. And then right. Wow. Oh, wrong button. Coming up to the line. Wow, Anthony got it. Woo, man. What an awesome race. Well, folks, we'll be right back here to do some post-race interviews. Don't go anywhere.
help everybody in the field to be able to go. Like I think we had 2 cautions and all the green flag racing, but there at the end I was just sitting behind Brad and Anthony, and I was committed to pushing one of them all the way to the end, and unfortunately Brad blew up. It didn't blink or nothing, it just blew up for him, but once I was behind Dating, I was committed all the way. I wasn't going to make a move on him because he's a teammate, and I was just committed to him all the way.
Well, man, you wrap up Daytona here. Start off the 4th season here for the ISRL league. Next week, you guys head off to Phoenix. Different track from this animal here. What's going to be your strategy going into that race here next week?
I have yet to drive it in these cars, but in the next gen, it's one of my better tracks. Hopefully that'll transition over into this, and we can just come out with a solid finish.
Well, all right, man. Well, I want to congratulate you on your top 3 finish here for the 4th season of the ISRL League here at Daytona. It's one of those races that can go either way, man. But any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give here before we let you go here for the evening?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout-out to Elite Motorsports, Aiden, Zach, Michael, Brad, and Anthony for the working together all race. That was a well-done race, and thank you for coming on the broadcast this league, and thanks to all the admins that put in the time. This is definitely one of the best leagues I've ever been a part of, so it's definitely fun to be racing here every Tuesday.
Well, all right, Jared, we're going to get back down there to your team. Celebrate your 3rd place victory here tonight, and we can't wait to see you next week here at Phoenix.
Thank you.
All right, well, that brings us to our 2nd place finisher here tonight, the number 39 machine. That would be Aiden Kirker. Let's go ahead and pull him up into the booth here. Aiden Kirker, congratulations on your 2nd place finish here tonight. Go ahead and talk about your race here tonight at Daytona.
Well, it was another good run in the 250. For all 4 renditions, we've had solid runs, and that continued tonight. We got caught up in an early wreck, which kind of hindered our progress, but that last restart, we got a really, really good run up to the front. We got some help from some people, and we're able to mix it up with our teammates. And I'm just impressed we didn't wreck at the end, running 2x2 for that long, and I'm surprised no one pushed and just caused a huge pileup. But everyone was pretty content with just, making it to the end, and I'm glad we did because that was an awesome finish.
Yeah, that was a really good finish, man. You guys were 3 wide coming to the checkered flag, and it literally was anybody's finish. And Anthony, he just got you literally by a hairline. That's gonna be eating you alive a little bit going into next week here at Phoenix.
It is. It is a little bit. It's another 250 that kind of slipped away from us. We should have had last season's, and we had a chance at this season. I wouldn't say we should have had it, but I'm just happy for Anthony. It's his first win with the league. He's a good dude, and just happy to see him get the win. I tried to take it from him at the end, I won't lie, but made it close, made it entertaining, and that's the important part. As a driver, you want to win, but as the league owner, you want to make sure that the league is entertaining and be good for all. So winning isn't always number one, but it helps. But we have a good point situation to start the season, going into Phoenix, which is a really good track for me. So really looking forward to what the season holds for us.
Yeah, definitely. And you brought it up. The whole point situation, especially coming out of Daytona, first race of the year. It could go either one or 2 ways, and for you to come out here with the top 3 finish going into Phoenix is just going to help you not only with the this upcoming race, but also the season as it progresses. Because you never know when you're going to have that one race where you might have that bad night to where you're just not feeling it, and you end up finishing 20th or something like that. Having a finish like Daytona is really going to help you here throughout the season.
Absolutely.
Well, Aiden, any final shots or shout outs or thoughts you want to give before we let you go here, celebrate your 2nd place finish here tonight?
Yeah, just shout out to all the drivers that ran tonight. Shout out to everyone who's donated in the past day. They've chosen to stay anonymous, which we respect that, but you know who you are, and thank you very much. It means a lot. This league is, free to play, but we try to give out rewards when we can, and the donations definitely help. It all funnels back into the league, and rewards our drivers for showing up and racing. And they put on a hell of a show tonight. It was fun to watch from the driver's seat, fun to be a part of. I can't wait to watch the broadcast back and see how it went. But shout out to all of them. Shout out to the admin team, Daryl, Kyle, Ryan, my dad. Phenomenal job as always, helping me with this league. And just thank you everyone for showing up. See you guys next week, and let's continue the good racing for the next, I think, 14 weeks.
All right, Aiden. Well, congratulations on your second place finish here tonight, and we can't wait to see you next week over in Phoenix. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right, and that brings us now to the winner of the Daytona 250, Anthony, and I'm going to get his last name pronounced right here by the end of the night. So bring Anthony up here. Anthony, man, congratulations on your Daytona 200 victory here tonight. Go ahead and talk about your race, man. What an awesome job.
Thank you so much. Man, it's actually been a while since I've been in victory lane. I didn't know how to do a burnout. But luckily I had great teammates with Jared, Aiden, Zach, Mike, and of course Brad for help pushing me and getting me through this race. Brad was definitely a key player in this for pushing me to the front and keeping me up front, but he had a little engine problem, so he ended up going a lap down. But yeah, that was a fun, nerve-wracking last 20 laps. It felt like it was never going to end.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It was definitely nerve-wracking up here in the broadcast booth. I mean, talk about what was it like trying to get pushed or being a pusher here in these Gen 4 cars for those that don't understand how these cars respond?
So these cars are very tricky with pushing. Usually, like on the last lap, Jared was pushing me on the backstretch, and it lifts up the back end. So you really can't do it on the turns. If you end up doing it on the turns, you end up, spinning out. And then as the tire wears out, the more you end up pushing. So going into the turn, you kind of push up, and then coming out of turn, you're also pushing up. So it's very difficult to push on these cars, but on the straightaway, it's good as long as you lock in bumpers and staying and not moving so much, where the car behind you is going to spin you out.
Well, we transition now out of Daytona Super Speedway to a somewhat short track of Phoenix. What's going to be your strategy going into that race here next week?
Just capitalize on the victory by getting some good points, and it's hard because it's been a while since we used the Gen 4, and for using it on Phoenix is a little bit tricky. You don't know what you're going into. Daytona is the easiest part because it's just hammer down and go and hope for the best, but Phoenix is kind of a little bit more trickier, and there's going to be a lot more tire wear and stuff like that, so it's just more of patience on the next race.
Well, man, we're going to go ahead and let you go here tonight, but congratulations on your first place finish. Any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give here before we let you go here this evening?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for hosting, broadcasting tonight. It's good to show the people in YouTube and stuff like that and all of the media of how we race and how clean we are. It's just fun racing with friends, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now. This is my second year with this group, and they're an awesome group. Thanks to my teammates for the push and everybody else there. That's about it.
All right, man. How do you say your last name?
I'm surprised. I don't know if you butchered it or not, but it's Colin Tuono. Everybody else just butchered it, and they just call me Anthony C.
Anthony Quantro.
Colin Tuono.
Qualin Tuono. Something like
Yeah.
that. I'll get it eventually. I'll work on it.
Yeah, it's just easier to say Anthony C.
Yeah, I might go with that for a little bit, but
Yeah.
all right, man. Well, congratulations. We're gonna go ahead and let you go here, celebrate your victory here in Daytona, and I can't wait to see you next week at Phoenix.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, folks. Well, that was the top 3 here tonight. Go ahead and get the results up for everybody here. Anthony, congratulations. Anthony C. on winning the Daytona 250 here tonight. Second place, Aiden Kirker. Third place goes to Jared. Fourth place goes to Diego. Fifth place goes to Zach. Sixth, you got the 99 machine of Michael Dorsey. Seventh place, you got Brian Bick. Eighth place, you got Joshua K. I know I said it right earlier in the broadcast. I'm not going to try it now. Ninth place, you got Clinton Deuce Seymour. 10th, you got Joseph. 11th, you got Kyle Camper. In 12th spot, you got Logan. 13th, you got Robert Hines. 14th, you got James Radar. 15th, you got Daryl Arnold. 16th, you got Paul. 17th, you got Josh Deuce. In 18th spot, you got Jake Baker. In 19th spot, we got Alexander. 20th, we got Eddie Sorrell. 21st, we got Aiden Kirker. 22nd, we got Ryan Pickett. 23rd, we got Seth. I'll get that right next week. I'll work on that. And then rounding out the 24th, Tyler Kahn. 25th, Brian Peters. And then rounding out the field here tonight, did not complete the three-peat. Finished dead last here tonight. Connor Trafari, he's looking to bounce back here next week at Phoenix. Well, folks, it's been an awesome night here for the debut of Extreme Racing TV. Thank you all for tuning in. Next week, Tuesday night, right here on Extreme Racing TV here in Phoenix, the ISRL League will be back in action. Can't wait to see you all tune in. Until then, have a good night and stay safe.